standard corresponding to Unicode for the keyboard and the mapping, the code, etc. And then some localization work with Oracle, Google, etc. Singular search engine for proprietary fonts. So this was not exactly from within our group, but a group associated with us, as I said, in the outer circle, because we still have so much of content online in proprietary fonts. So this particular, our lab has taken the policy that nothing that goes out from us will be in non-Unicode. So this actually searches for non-Unicode pages, but it outputs the result in Unicode. So it's a mapping on the fly. Then we have prototypes for web-based, word-based web page translators. Something that Dr. Tavisaki was saying. I get the feeling that we are lying in between Philippines and let's say Thailand in terms of the need for the GUI to be localized. So for a long time nobody said that there is a need for that, and in fact personally I myself thought we shouldn't do it, and so that's why that part has been very slow. And so the idea of the web-based translator is that people will start to understand English also, while because they don't want to put their mouse over every word. So first time they go over government and see what it means. The next time hopefully they don't want to go over that. So they will gradually learn. So it has a kind of a pedagogical aspect also. Template-based Tamil single handwriting recognizer. For first 1 year was Windows CE for the Pocket PC, and the last year somebody also made that for Java phones, and Tamil SMS for Java phones. So these are the second and the third are student projects. Policy development. Mainly all our work on standards has been through something called Language Committee of the Computer Information Technology Council, which metamorphosized into something called ICT Agency, which has a language focus group, which I am a part of, and which my team members also put a lot of input into. Actually, strangely, this localization was not part of the ambitious Sri Lanka program that Vasantha was talking about. And so by chance, almost, I was nominated to be in this negotiation team with the World Bank for that particular project. I was able to author 2 paras, one on local language and one on FOSS. Can you believe both these were not present in the official document of the policy? So now, as Vasantha mentioned, these 2 aspects have become very, very key, even though it is not because of me, but the people who are now in government realize, in the ICTA realize the importance of this. Standardizing through, all the standardizing is through the Sri Lanka Standards Institute, Unicode, keyboard, collation, that is in progress. Official language department is always involved in all these, and we have a good relationship with them. As I said, there's a tension in this language policy because some people, in fact, a recent survey on why localized software is not being used or localization tools are not being used has revealed among the top 3 reasons, one reason is that people feel that they will be left out of the global scene or whatever. So they think this is a way for them to learn English. Just some lessons learned, and I wanted to start with the negatives. The negatives, yeah, I soon after starting this project almost and talking to new people, actually Vasantha is actually quite a new person. He's good because he has to face the people, and therefore he requires this. We have to do it. But he's fairly new to the localization part. Physical space, I don't know whether Sarma, yes, Sarma has been there now. We had a nice big room when we started, but real estate is a big issue right in the heart of Colombo, and so now we're in a small room stuck for space. And then of course one negative is that you do whatever you do, the credit doesn't always come to you, and that may be in a way interesting. So I put negatives, positives, and some interesting things which are neither negative nor positive. These are those things. We become a virtual localization help desk, especially for the government, and that can take quite a lot of time. Um, digression into other projects, ICTA based projects, Microsoft localization projects, and so on. So these are neither negative nor positive, I guess. Need to support other stakeholders, publishers who have given us a lot of material, but they work on Macs. So we have to see how to support Macintosh and so on. Collaborate with industry. Again, there's a good out of it also, the Oracle effort, for instance. Assist the, okay, I have to now assist the team to obtain PhD placements. So now I'm in a bit of a difficult situation. Do I block it? Do I write a bad recommendation so that they don't get it? Or, so this is now an interesting situation. So unlike some